What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, I just got my had my pad done a couple weeks ago in my backyard. I'm building my garage. For those that don't know, I sold my old house, went through some personal issues. That's why I haven't uploaded in a long time. Most likely I'm gonna end up uploading a whole lot of videos at once. But I got about $9,000 or $10,000 worth of pad, of concrete down. I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all, maybe show y'all some of the lessons that I learned from this process. Here we go. All right, first and foremost, I paid a guy to put this fence in. It's a 9-foot fence, has a wheel on the front and a wheel on the back. It's so heavy, it's actually built into the main studs here on my house. But it's pretty solid, doesn't sag. Put those cables on there to help support it. But this concrete goes all the way to my front yard. And then here it is, goes all the way to my backyard. Had some issues with building and codes. My original contractor thought he paid and knew what he was doing. He didn't, so I had to get a survey crew to come out because I don't want this to be some hodgepodge job that just got thrown together. So come to find out, my neighbor to my right, he has about, at the front part of my property, he has 6 feet of my property he's claiming it's his, and on towards the back he has another 3 feet because my property line goes at an angle. I found that out after my surveyor came. I paid a surveyor to place my building. That way I go through building codes. When I sell my house one day, I can get a little bit of my money back. But to the right, back here, he has about 3 to 4 feet. To the left, my neighbor over here has about 1 foot to 2 feet of my property. But back to the concrete. I have the driveway, as you can see. Comes down. And this pad originally was 24 feet by 30 feet. By 32 feet, I'm sorry. And you see, as I had surveys come out, tell me exactly where I could build my building, I had to add on about 4 feet of concrete. So now this pad is about 36 feet by 24 feet. My building is only 22 feet deep by 30 feet wide. So I have approximately 4 feet or so, give or take a little bit, on the end. And I probably put my little dog kennel, come get a dog soon. Get another boxer. I had to get rid of my dog Nino, if you pay attention to the channel. But lesson learned, go ahead and get a surveyor done, find out the rules, get with building and codes, and do it right the first time. But as you can see, the thinnest part of my concrete is approximately 4 inches. That's the very, very thinnest part of the slab. And the thickest part of my concrete is approximately 2 feet, which is the backside because of the grade. That hose there is not going to be able to hold the wire that I'm going to put in it, so I'm going to have to cut that off, fill that hole in. But anyway, lesson learned to everyone, go through building and codes and find out the codes and don't trust the contractors. And know that, at least in Tennessee, in my city, you have to be 10 feet off the property line. I have like 37 feet behind my fence that belongs to me before it goes to a drainage area. But also I found out my neighbors are claiming property don't belong to them, so they have to give me back my property. But that's here nor there. But as you can see, just a residential neighborhood, got a driveway. So I'm going to end up having to knock this fence down and move my fence over, because my enclosed trailer barely fits in that 9-foot fence. So our car haul is going to be awfully tight. But you can see the slab, plenty of room for two car garage plus a little bit more, better than what I currently have. Because my current 2-car garage is only 19 feet wide by 20 feet deep, so it's not that big. But Hey, now y'all learn a couple little lessons that I learned from this process. Don't necessarily trust the contractors. Get a surveyor. Uh, Make sure you do it right the first time. I ended up paying an extra $1,000, probably a little bit more than that once I widened out my garage or my driveway. Since my neighbor has part of my property, that's probably gonna cost me another $2,000 to widen out that driveway. I want plenty of room. Besides, it's my property, so people have to move it over. But you see the slab? It's gonna give me plenty of room. 22 feet deep by 30 feet wide. Have a couple 110 volts in there, plugs, probably about 5 or 6 of them, and have one 240 for my welder. A little heat, a little kennel on the side, but I'm pretty sure I'll upload some videos. But until then, like, subscribe. I try to give y'all some more content on these cars coming up soon. Y'all have a good day. Peace. A Miller.